vote-in voter ID, vote-in no mail-in voting except for military, far-away military, and people that are very sick. I'd like to see one-day voting. I'd like to see not 65 days of voting from all over the place. No, I'd like to clean up the elections. The border, we've done a great job. We have a great, strong border now. I'd like to see new rules on immigration that can be fair and good, but rules that you'll never get, rules that they're never going to get. There's so many things we could put in, including tax cuts that we could get, and we could do it all ourselves. But to do that, you have to end the filibuster. The filibuster is, and they'll do it too. They'll immediately do it. What they're going to do is, what the Democrats will do is they're going to make Puerto Rico a state. They're going to make D.C. a state. They're going to pack the court. They're going to end up with more electoral votes. They're going to end up with 4 senators because of the 2 states. And they're going to do this 100%. They would have done it, except Manchin and Sinema got in their way. They would have done it. Democrats are crazed lunatics that have lost all sense of wisdom and reality. It's a sick form of the now legendary Trump derangement syndrome, TDS, that only comes from losing too much. They want trillions of dollars to be taken from the healthcare system and given to others who are not deserving. People who have come into our country illegally, many from prisons and mental institutions. This will hurt American citizens, and Republicans will not let that happen. It's now time for the Republicans to play their trump card and go for what's called the nuclear option. Get rid of the filibuster and get rid of it now. We can make our country so strong, so great. We can do all the things that we wanted to do. Just a short while ago, the Democrats, while in power, fought for 3 years to do this, but were unable to pull it off because of Senators Joe Manchin of West Virginia and Kristen Sinema of Arizona. Never have the Democrats fought so hard to do something because they knew the tremendous strength in terminating the filibuster and everything that would give them. They wanted to do it so badly. We have a chance to do it now and to make our country great again. They want to substantially expand the United States Supreme Court, make Washington, D.C. and Puerto Rico states, thereby automatically picking up 4 Senate seats, many House seats, and at least 8 electoral votes, and many other highly destructive things for them. But for us, we can do it. It was their idea originally, Obama and Harry Reid, in order to screw the Republicans. And now we can turn it around and we can screw the Democrats and make our country so strong. Well,
people aren't used to hearing a president talk like that. We can turn it around and screw the Democrats. And yeah, we got people like, I don't know. I don't know if we should hurt them that bad. If we hurt them that bad, what are they going to do to us if they get back in power? You're freaking idiots. They want just it. They won't be back in power. You have the opportunity right now to determine the destiny, not just of America, but your own Republican Party. And you're looking like wimps to the world. Be like, do it. Oh, this pipe bomber. Yeah, we should do something about the pipe. Huh?
Now we're in power, and we can do it, and we should do it, and it should be done immediately. End this ridiculous country-destroying shutdown, among many other things. And that's the least of it. If the Democrats ever came back into power, which would be made easier for them if the Republicans are not using the great strength and policies made available to us by ending the filibuster, the Democrats will exercise their rights, and it will be done in the first day they take office.
This guy's pissed. He's not begging. He's demanding, do something. And they're ignoring it. And so that's why I've become such a different perspective in terms of what my outlook is because I can see this guy out on an island begging, demanding, do something, and we're looking at people in Congress, or specifically in the Senate, who are like, that's not for us. And so you're telling Americans, you're telling people on the right, it's not too important to conserve your way of life. It's not that important to us. So if somebody tells you that your way of life isn't that important, what are you going to do? If your wife or husband turn to you and go, your needs, not that important to me. I want to make sure our neighbors are taken care of. Something's wrong in the house, isn't it? So something's wrong in the house if you turn to your spouse and they say, I understand, I got to take care of these people first. I'm afraid if I take care of you, that these people might get pissed off. I'm reading these signs. I hope you're reading these signs, and you can clearly see that your own well-being, your best interests are in peril. There's no other way to look at it. I challenge you. Go look around on people's profiles. Go look at what they're talking about. And as you're watching different videos and posts, how many of them are about increasing your stature in life, making life better for you and other Americans? Or are they talking complete, utter nonsense about shit that doesn't matter? I mean, there are a few things that matter right now, given where we are. Our national security, our financial security, and avoiding the Democrats getting back in power. All of that is governed, of course, by our Christianity, which is also in trouble. As I said, there are certain people climbing the poles and ripping American flags off of the poles. What do you think that bodes for, like, St. Patrick's Cathedral? They're not looking out for Americans' best interests, which means you better be looking out for America, or at least your own best interests.
Regardless of whether or not we do it, the Democrats want to end the filibuster. It will be done the first day they get into office. Don't you understand that, Republicans? In addition to...
Wow. He posted this last night. This isn't an old video. This was last night this got posted. That's why many of us, when we saw my fellow Americans, was like, is this morning going to be it? And then we're hearing about the Ozempic and weight loss crap. I'm like, come on, man. Bring it. Bring it. Are you ready for it? I mean, you might not be. You might need to go watch a podcast that's talking about the pipe bomber. You might need to go watch a podcast that's talking about, I don't know, can we find a way to make young kids buy houses out of the blue like we're genies? You might want to go look at that. Or you might want to look at hard stuff. It's pretty funny. I put up a poll earlier, and I want to talk about real estate on Sunday, and only 65% of the people here right now said they want to see it. And then I got this amazing response this morning. This response this morning, I put up, people crying about housing prices have no idea how the real estate market actually works. The prices of homes in some areas of South Florida are going up literally overnight, and here's the reason why. Demand. No one can make prices go down. No one. The market determines the pricing. The socialist up in New York is a profit trigger for South Florida. And I got this comment. Damn, Barry, let it go. Focus on what is important. And real estate is only important if you're looking for a house. And I said, not true, it's important. It's always important. I am always looking to buy. I never stop looking. And I'm thinking to myself, is this what people really think? Focus on what's important. What do you consider important? What exactly is it that you consider important? I don't know. Consider me crazy, but the financial well-being of my wife, my daughter, her husband, and the grandkids is of vital importance to me. It is of utmost importance. Thank God, take care of your family. I couldn't even imagine where this guy's focus of importance is. Where 35% of you guys, where your importance is. Wake up, I go outside by the pool, look at the water. Thank God you've blessed us. And the next thing is, what do I need to do today to make Ashley, Robin, the kids better off? And then it's, what can I do on my podcast? Well, how about I share what I'm doing for my own family? Nope, that's not important, Barry. Damn, stop. Really? Damn. With emphasis. Damn, Barry. Let it go. Focus on what is important. And meanwhile, you got a president screaming, do something.
All the other things that we would get, such as the best judges, the best U.S. attorneys, the best of everything. This would be a concept from years ago of then President Barack Hussein Obama and former Majority Leader Harry Reid in order to take advantage of Republicans. Now I want to do it in order to take advantage of the Democrats because of the fact that the Democrats have gone stone cold crazy. The choice is clear. Initiate the nuclear option, get rid of the filibuster, and make America great again. Republicans, you have to be strong. You can't be weak. We get pushed around too much. These are crooked people. You have to be strong. Get rid of the filibuster and let's make our country great. Let's end the shutdown. It'll be ended in minutes. Stop it. Be smart, be strong, and win, win, win. It's really...
When have you, I'll ask you, some of you guys are as old as I am. When have you heard a president sound like Newt Rockney? I looked at that and I'm like, wait a minute, I need to get a helmet and get my shoulder pads back and we need to get ready to rock. He sounded like Newt Rockney. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. This guy is out there on fire trying to get his team to play. You know what happens if you're in football and your coach is trying to fire you up and you don't perform? You're gone. You got to go. I can't waste my time on non-performers. Trust me, I'm a Miami Dolphins fan. They suck. And the coach sucks. So when you get the coach that sucks and the players that suck, then you got to make a whole different kind of change. The owner has to fire everybody. And right now, President Trump, the owner, is basically telling the coaches, Johnson and Thune, you suck. And all the players on the team, y'all suck too. And he's doing it in public so each one of us can see it. And I'm watching podcasters, and God bless her, Erica Kirk, and I'm listening to pipe bombers, and I'm like, are you all missing this? Are people? How many podcasters showed this demand? This Newt Rockney-ish screaming, get it frickin' done.
It's hard to believe, but just think of it. 1 year ago, we were still in the middle of a presidential campaign. Can you believe that? It seems like 10 years have passed since that time, since we've done so much. We have really done a lot. It's frankly a very different world. America is back, and America is respected perhaps like never before. Our economy is roaring, our border is secure, and our country is poised for greatness. We are doing better than anyone ever thought possible, and no president has ever come even close to doing what we've done in 9 months. Thank you very much. This week, we're celebrating the one-year anniversary of the most important election victory in the history of our country. We won all 7 swing states by millions and millions of votes. We won the Electoral College 312 to 226. We won the popular vote for the first time of any Republican in decades. And we won 86% of the counties in America, 2,700 to 525. Think of that, 2,700 to 525. All 50 states shifted toward the Republican Party, the first time that's ever happened. Think of that. all of these states, every single state, shifted toward the Republican Party the first time ever. And just think of what our country would be like right now if the election had gone the other way. Another 20 million illegal aliens would have poured across our border over the past year. It would have been a disaster. Your energy prices would be through the roof. Inflation would be at 9, 10, 12, 15, 20%. Who knows? They had no idea what they were doing. Your taxes would be going up massively. Terrorists would be flooding our country, and millions of children would be getting indoctrinated with transgender insanity. 8 wars would still be raging. I ended 8 wars. Think of that. Ended 8 wars. And a band of thugs and lunatics would be running our country. Thankfully, we won, and we're making America great again, greater than ever before. As I've said for years, Obamacare is a total disaster waiting to happen. Rates are going through the roof for the really bad health care that you're not getting even. Do something, Democrats. Sit down and do something. We want to make it better, or we want to get something that's good. Obamacare is a disaster, too expensive, and the rates are going too high. I said it right from the beginning. It's no good. Over the past 9 months, we've created 1.9 million jobs for American-born citizens. Gasoline prices are the lowest in decades. Energy costs are down. Grocery prices are down. Mortgage rates are down, saving the typical family thousands of dollars a year. Joe Biden created the worst inflation in history, but since I took office, core inflation is really low. We brought it way down. We're working every day to make America affordable again and to make America greater than ever before. Thank you very much.
You see, one of the things that you're seeing here, and by the way, it's 11:31. He has not come out yet. One of the things you're seeing here that sounds repetitive, that he has to keep saying these things because nobody else is saying it. People are not promoting what's been going on. Over the last 9 months, the negative, if you turn on the television, even on Fox to a certain extent, it is quite negative. And so I believe right now we're seeing a concerted effort to take not just him down, but to take down MAGA. I think that they see what's happening and that this is an opportunity to do just that. Splinter. Cause an issue with people. Make them have doubt. And they're sowing these seeds, and to a certain extent, it's working. It's working because a lot of people who considered themselves MAGA don't realize that by signing up to be MAGA, you're signing up for a fight. Family members are going to toss you aside. They're going to exile you. People you work with, friends, neighbors, they want nothing to do with you. And so it's easier to acquiesce. It's easier to bow the head and bend the knee. None of this is going to be easy. Your way of life doesn't come free. Many of you who have veterans or know people who have died for freedom, this is why they died. We are under attack as Americans from inside the country and inside of the Republican Party. People aren't ready for this. I've said it's on the screen right now. Hold on, let me put that up.
Much.
This is it. People need to wake up. This is it. Are you ready? I've asked that so many times. Are you ready? And people think they are, but they're not. Many aren't. Many want to be fed like the little birds in the nest instead of saying, kicking indoors and saying, we deserve this. Too many people don't understand what they deserve. Funny, you don't have that on the other side. They think they deserve your stuff. They want so much, they are willing to take what you have. You're not looking to take somebody from somebody else. You're looking for the opportunity to grow and do it yourself. That's the big difference. We all want stuff. They think they should have yours. You just want opportunity to go do what you want to do. They will do nothing. They will not stop. nothing will deter them from taking your stuff. They are completely unified. From top to bottom. What can we do to grab more of your stuff and give it to these people over here? And President Trump is saying, if you want to protect your stuff, this is how you do it. And the people that many people have voted for to protect your stuff and your way of life, which includes your religion, are folding. There are people in here that are going to fold. There are people in here who are going to wave the white flag. They are going to accept living in mediocrity. They don't want the spotlight. They just want to, if you got to pay more taxes, if I got to do this, if I can't pray publicly, if you want to take babies out of wombs, just do it. I'm not ready for this. We know they're there. You can see it sometimes in the comments. I can see it in my replies sometimes. They're just not ready. They ain't built for this. Which is odd, because then you voted for the wrong guy, because he's like, man, we need to go. This guy, he posted like 10 videos last night. All of them directed at, do something, will ya? Don't make me have to do it. And so even if he does that, he's going to lose support. Because when he does that, they are going to react, and then you're going to see people complain that he did what he had to do, even though it benefits them. An Insurrection Act invocation is going to be devastating. It is going to be met with so much political and protestorial response. It may end up in burnings. It may end up with so much stuff happening. And I don't know if people have girded their loins and realized this isn't just a fight for New York City. It's not a fight for any one city. It's a fight for the American way of life. I don't know if you've seen the movie with Mel Gibson, Freedom! And then they drew and quartered this guy and destroyed him and disemboweled him. I don't think that's going to happen to people, because they don't do that anymore. They just put bullets in your head.
Remember, Republicans, regardless of the Schumer shutdown, the Democrats will terminate the filibuster the first chance they get. They will pack the Supreme Court of the United States, pick up 2 states, that's a lot of states, and add at least 8 electoral votes. Their 2 objectors are gone. Remember, Sinema and Manchin, they're gone. Don't be weak. Don't be stupid, Republicans. Fight, fight, fight. Win, win, win. We will immediately end the extortionist shutdown, get all of our agenda passed, and make life so good for Americans that these deranged Democrat politicians will never again have the chance to destroy America. They tried to destroy your country. Republicans, you will rue the day that you didn't terminate the filibuster. Be tough, be smart, and win. This is...
I don't know how you guys are taking this. The messaging that he's putting out right now, you're going to rue the day. I don't know if you guys know that saying. It may go back to, I don't know, Shakespearean times. Rue the day. You will hate that you didn't do what you need to do now. You will absolutely just be distraught by inaction.